Who's this diva? Who's this diva? Because I know there's some new ones coming around these parts. This is the first time. This is the first time they're learning about this. Who's this diva? Because the whole crowd's doing it. Oh, because now everyone wants to do it so you can jump on the bandwagon. I know you. I know you, and you're not going to like anything I have to say. And I'm telling you right now, I'm on to you. I say one wrong thing and you're going to drop me like a bad habit. You're going to drop me like a hot fucking potato.
Jesus, Leah. Lally, wow. Oh, my good God. Wow. I've been a lot of places, seen a lot of cases. Oh, hell. I go at my own paces. A trooper, his name was Paul. He had a Queen Bev Rules poster on his wall. He asked me to join him at the policeman's ball. And he'd buy me a claw at the waterfall. Yannetti spaghetti, built like a horse. Needs to get the last word in, of course. And now, the Hill's representing. When he gets out of line, Mr. Jackson, no commenting. He acts and says, who cares, I'm rich. If I give a little lip, he shouts, pull up, bitch. Bukaki, he's not Poopa Tractor. Big Benny Ben, that's who I'm after. None of them deny that I got the X Factor. It's the Great White Shark Super Attractor. Oh my goodness. Is it the end of the day? Monday? When's the 4th? Okay, sidebar right now. Is this falling on deaf ears? A lot of traffic for the Get to sidebar right now. If you're cruising down the pike, I'll allow it sight. Rally, watch the stop. Really do a sidebar. Cause if you see a blonde crab walking by you, ha! That's Bev the Overrider. Dressed in all black with a ciggy in my pack. Lunatics up in here. I call the voir dire. All the court fees you could never afford. Sitting pretty, baby, Madam Court Reporter. 7 a.m. my scone's full of cream. If you don't speak up, I'm turning off the fan. Turn it off. Call up my ex from back in the day. Cause nothing goes better with crab than Old Bay. Straight out of UMass to Norfolk I reign. Days off when I want, this is crab domain. Deliberate again till I let us proceed. And you'll catch me saying, this is funny, Miss Reed. All right, this is my friggin' courtroom. I ain't fucking around. You heard me. My courtroom. That's what I thought.
Thank you so much, everyone, for taking time out of your Sunday to come hang out with me for another one of the interviews where I want to talk to all the warriors of the Free Karen Reed movement. How was everyone's weekend? Okay, first, let's get some shit started. One, congrats, Shelly, for the winning yesterday of the Big Bev's big bulky package. And thank you everyone who donated, because anything look different? Anything look different, bitch? Oh, that's right. I got to go to Best Buy and I got to act like I had money. And I was like, oh, I need a camera for webcam streaming. And they're like, okay, we have 3 options. We have, good, better, and best. And I was like, so pretty happy about that. I got a ring light that I don't have to put together with an elastic band and Elmer's glue. Okay, I got a microphone that works. Isn't that fucking cool? Who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? Melanie Little? Who do I think I am? Let's get down to it. Let's get right to it, because I'm very excited about today's show. So, upcoming this week, guys, tomorrow we have Boston Mike on. I cannot wait to talk to him. His sense of humor is unmatched. I absolutely think he's the coolest. Tuesday, Brandy Churchwell's coming on for an interview. Wednesday, I'm going on Amy from Boston to chill and hang out with them. Thursday, Meredith is here for her birthday fundraiser. Guys, we're busy, okay? It's crunch time. It's go time. Our Karen Reed is almost free. Almost. Okay? Got a little bit more to go. Comment also afterwards who else you guys want on here. Who do you guys want to see? Who's someone you guys want to see? Let me know. I mean, I got a list, but maybe I'm missing someone or a couple people. In the chat, the defense fund should be pinned, okay? So go give your girl some money. Go throw the girl a couple dollars. She's the reason we're all here. Go throw her a couple dollars, okay? Now, as you know, I love to shoot the shit with you, but this isn't one of our talking shit streams, okay? We got Melanie Little on. I'm going to be giving her 100% of my undivided attention. Before our commercial break and right at the end of the stream, we'll pop in and say hi. But until then, I just got to talk to my Melanie. Miss Melanie Little, Miss Attorney Melanie Little. had me on her channel when I didn't even know what the hell YouTube was. Okay. She was like, oh, I like this bitch. I want to get this bitch on. I went on. We shot the shit. It was the most surreal moment for me because I remember we were talking, and there's one moment where she was like, oh, yeah. Say what you think. There's only, and she looked at her thing and she goes, 15,000 people watching. And I'm like, I wasn't ready to hear that yet. Oh my God. Melanie Little is someone that, okay, you guys watch her, right? She does her thing. Okay. She's buttoned up, but I don't know if you guys know this about her. She's effortlessly cool. Effortlessly. Okay. 5 kids. She's not a cupcake, so she's not meant for everyone. If you try to please everyone, you'll end up pleasing no one. All right. I don't know if you guys have Amazon Prime, but today I downloaded an episode of Welcome to Hope, season 2, episode 3. And guess who I see on there? Because I wanted to see my girl. Yeah. Miss Melanie Little playing Rosie at the kitchen table, stealing a scene with just a look. A girl walks in the scene, and this is Melanie Little at the table. Pulling focus. Our girl pulls focus. Okay, she's a trained actress. So show some respect. The movie Santa Maria, the mystery sci-fi, also on Amazon Prime. Why don't you go catch her looking gorgeous with her curled hair? And whoever did costumes knew how to dress this girl up because she looked phenomenal. 20 credits on IMDb. Actually, if you look in the description, her IMDb is in the description. I want you guys to go show some respect to Melanie Little. Oh, I don't know if you've ever heard of a little movie called Ocean's 8. Okay. She was a fashion VIP in Ocean's 8. Listen, is she the star of Ocean's 8? No, but you know what? The people who cast Ocean's 8 were very specific about who they wanted. I did casting for a little bit. You look for very specifics. You don't just cast any person. Who did Melanie Little star in the movie with? I don't know. Do you guys know Sandy Bullock or Cate Blanchett, Anne Hathaway, Helena Bonham Carter, Mindy Kaling, Rihanna, Serena Williams, Heidi Klum, Anna Wintour, Alexandra Wang, Olivia Munn, Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Tommy Hilfiger, Gigi Hadid, Awkwafina, Sarah Paulson. Yeah, all co-workers of your Melanie Little. She's not just someone. She's not just anybody, okay? Go check out our IMDb. Also, the day before the trial started, April 16th, April 15th, the New York Post came out with an article. The article was entitled, Everything You Need to Know About the Karen Read Trial. And let me just pull up what was written. There's so much reasonable doubt in this case that you could drive a truck through it, said Melanie Little, Long Island-based trial lawyer with 30 years of experience who has litigated hundreds of auto accident cases, analyzed the Reed case for more than 50 hours on her YouTube channel. That number is, I'm sure, very different now. It was totally mishandled. There's no way Karen hit him with her car, but the crux of it is that the family has been in Canton for generations. Most of the witnesses in the case are not related, but are longtime locals. Karen is not, Little said. And with that, the trial should just be canceled. She wrapped it up in what? 2 seconds? I don't know why anyone else can't see it. She can see it. Without further ado, because I want to get this show on the road, I want to get it started. Please, Marissa Tomei, if you could put your hands together. For our young Melanie Little. Sorry. I know.
I feel like you know more about me than I do.
I've been on a Melanie Little kick for this weekend because I was preparing and I'm like, I gotta make this like not be like anything else.
Yeah.
Like I want to know you. And the actress you is like, can we talk about that for a little bit, please? Like,
we can. Fun fact, that show that you talked about, Welcome to Hope, it was originally on like PureFlix, which was like a Christian network, I think, that nobody had. It was like a religious network. The actor who plays my husband in that was in season 1 Survivor.
Oh no, I know. I
His
looked at
name
his
is
IMDb too.
his name is Jervis Peterson, and he's awesome. He's amazing.
That show is kind of like, do you ever see Brothers and Sisters on ABC?
No.
It's kind of like, it's like it reminds me of like a family drama, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Who was the girl that came in when you were at the table?
She was in a show. She was in another reality show. her name is Kara. She was in another reality show. I can't remember which one.
But
Big
like
Brother.
her character,
She
because
was
no
like
one
in
talks
Big
about her.
Brother or something.
Why didn't Rosie
Um,
trust her?
What?
Rosie didn't trust her, I feel like.
Yeah, she was like she was a troublemaker.
Okay. I thought you did
Yeah.
phenomenal at that. And like there's no
It
one
was
like
fun. It was
it was so
fun.
fucking good. Okay, so before
Fun
we get
thing to
into
do
it,
for a while.
I want to know if I think you should still keep it up. I think
I mean, I
this
still do. I still audition for stuff all
yes.
the time. I auditioned for a Sabrina Carpenter Dunkin' Donuts commercial that aired during the Grammys, and I'm like, damn, I wish I got that.
Do you like Sabrina?
My kids do.
She's okay. Did
Yeah.
you see the intro of the girl with her glasses on?
Yes. Who is that?
Okay, so that's Gabby. She was on The Bachelor and on season 3 of Traitors, and she's fabulous. She hates Sabrina Carpenter so much. It's like she
Really?
talks shit about her all day.
So funny. I don't really know.
Would you do reality?
What?
Would you do reality?
Never. Never, because you have no control over that. And also, I'm a big fan of Bethany Frankel, and let me tell you what, she talks about how much abuse went on during those housewife seasons, and those women made like no money. Like it was not worth it. Every single one of them wound up practically in rehab or divorced. Like
Andy Cohen is a
no good can come
monster.
out of that. Having those cameras following you around all the time. That's just crazy.
She made some money though.
She made some money from Skinny Girl
Margarita.
margaritas.
Yeah.
And she had a line of Skinny Girl like shapewear, and that woman is like, she's self-made. I mean, she talks about her childhood. Like her mother was so abusive. She had a
Yeah.
terrible childhood. She grew up very poor. Like everything she has, she made herself, and I love that.
I like her a lot. Do you see her on
Yeah.
Shark Tank when she's a guest shark?
Yeah.
When she was fighting with one of them, like they all got into it, and she was like bitching out. I think it was like Mark Cuban or Mr. Wonderful. And I'm like, ooh, she's feisty. Like she's holding her own in there.
I remember when she did The Apprentice with Martha Stewart. Do you remember that? She was on that season of The Apprentice.
No, but The Apprentice is my
Yeah.
favorite show, and now you
Yep.
can't find it anywhere. It's not on NBC because of I think
No.
of Donald Trump. But it was such a good show.
Maybe the Martha Stewart one we could find, because he was
Did
on
you
that
watch
one.
Celebrity Apprentice?
Yeah, I did.
What
Did
did
you
you
ever watch
think
Celebrity Rehab? That's a show to watch.
with Dr. Drew?
Yeah, and like oh my God, so many like actors that were on that show. I mean,
It's
that show was
sad.
a mess. Yeah.
It's sad. I watched F-Boy Island with Nikki Glazer. Did you see that?
No, but my kids had me watching that other one, Love Island, for a little while. I think we watched Love Island.
Did you see Ekin-Su on there? The UK one?
No.
Oh, because she was
No.
on Traitors. You got to get into Traitors. Traitors is so
Yeah.
good. You'd be good at
I'm
Traitors.
into
Oh my
Yellow
god.
Jackets right now. Yellow
Okay,
Jackets.
what season?
I'm caught up. I just watched the latest episode. Oh my
I'm in
God.
the middle of 2.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. What's her name? Christina Ricci
Mm-hmm.
as Misty.
Oh, the best. The best.
Okay.
She only gets better.
Dude, that scene with what's that actor? The actress with the Julie, the one who she comes in, she walks in and she's like, "Hey Nat," and she goes, "Hi Misty, you crazy fucking bitch," and she has the gun pointed
Juliette
at her.
Lewis. Yeah, Juliette Lewis. She was so good in that too.
Dude, she's so good.
What I love about that is the young teen actresses that play the young versions of their older counterparts. They're so good. Like the mannerisms and everything. Like it's really authentic. It's
The
really
young
believable.
Misty is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And the one who cuts up things, what's her name? She's like the main one. She like remember season 1 that she was like preparing dinner and she was like slicing up the animals.
Oh yeah, Melanie Linsky. Yeah, that's the actress who plays her, Shauna.
Shauna.
Character name. Yeah.
The young Shauna, I think, is better than the old Shauna.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting. She's been around a long time, Melanie Linsky. She's like Australian, which you would never know because only when you see them like in interviews do you realize that they have Australian accents,
It's like what's that actress who is United States of Tara? She's been in everything. James, get it together. It'll come to me later. Can we talk about so first of all, tell me a little bit about Ocean's 8.
Oh, that was really fun. That was a really fun shoot. That was, it was a big scene. It was a big fashion show scene that was shot in the TWA terminal at JFK Airport before the construction at JFK started. Now it's a mess. We shot it a long time ago, a couple of years ago. And that it's a very like retro old terminal that they've now turned into like a hotel. It's really cool. And was really cold that day, I remember, and it was cold in there. And I met Helena Bonham Carter in the ladies' room. She was nice, very, very tiny. And
Weird or
just
no?
being in the same yeah, a little bit odd. A little bit odd.
I'd want that though with her.
Yeah. Just being in the same room with, Sandra Bullock and Kate Blanchett was like dream come true. I mean, that was pretty cool. I had a fitting, hair and makeup, a lot of times it was a wild production.
Okay.
And I did it because I wanted to be on, I think it was a Warner Brothers set, and see what it was like with all of the equipment and I mean, you can't imagine how many hundreds of people it takes to pull off. And that day, I think the entire day, they only shot that one fashion show scene where there was like stewardesses coming down the stairs. I don't know.
Mhm.
Did you watch the movie? Maybe
It's the only
chat know?
Ocean's one I've seen because of Rihanna, because I love Rihanna.
Yeah, yeah. And it was like full day on just that one scene, and like just to be in the middle of a production like that with hundreds of people behind the camera. Forget about all of the people that were in that scene in the terminal that we shot it in, but it was just once in a lifetime thing. Like, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Before we get into my favorite looks of yours, let's talk about like how they did the casting for that, because you said you got hair and makeup, right? You got costumes.
Yeah.
Not like, because I did casting for a little bit, so it's not like we need seat fillers. They were specific. Did you audition?
No, I think they cast that one off photos.
Now, do you have like an agent?
Yeah, I have 2 agents, and I have a manager, and bi-coastal, because I'm bi-coastal, so I go.
You hear that, girls?
I also auditioned for Jury Duty. Did you watch Jury Duty on Amazon Prime that I tell everyone to watch? I auditioned to be the plaintiff's lawyer.
I heard there's season 2.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be about a jury, because how could they do that twice? I heard it's season 2, but they're going to do something different. It's basically like a candid camera show, right? So they could do anything.
If that was me, I don't know if I would have been that like kind-hearted. Like, he was very genuine of who he was. I cried at the last episode.
I did too. It was so heartwarming. And how about James Marsden just playing his most douchey self was so incredible. And then they get sequestered because of him. And I mean, I just laughed. And the chair pants. I mean, I just laughed thinking about it.
When they went out to eat?
At the Margarita Hut or and then what was so cool was when they showed like behind the scenes at the end, when they were like, we didn't know that he was going to say that thing that had come from, like, I don't know, was it South Park or something? So they had to pivot their entire day because he came out and said it. And I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like, dude, say this if you want to get out of jury duty. I saw it on South Park or something.
Yes, in the first episode. Yeah. Yes.
Said it, yeah. And I was so mad because I nailed that audition. Like, really, I did. Like, it was so top secret to audition for that show that my manager sent it to me, and there was no script. It was like, this was what my audition was. I can talk about it now because my non-disclosure is expired, because this show was already over and it was nominated for an Emmy for Best Comedy, and I could have been at the Emmys had I booked it. But the audition was, do a closing argument. You are defending, who's the guy who shot Lincoln? John Wilkes Booth?
John Wilkes Booth.
You're defending John Wilkes Booth, and he didn't do it. Go. That was it.
Oh.
So it was like all improv. Like, I had this closing argument in my head, and I had I nailed it. Like, to be honest, I nailed it. It was amazing. But they picked a redhead instead. And sometimes that's what it's about. It's like, we want a redhead because somebody else in the cast is blonde, or, you look too much like the director's ex-wife, and you're never going to get that part. And a lot of it is not, nailing the audition. It's the look, it's the vibe. It's like casting. If you've done casting, it's putting a puzzle together. So you have to have a bunch of people that are gonna, you don't want too many blondes or brunettes, or, it's got to be multiracial, but that was amazing. That was
it's like
fun
putting
thing
together a puzzle. It is. It's like, and it's not personal. Like, you could do the best audition, but that's not for you for other reasons that it's not about you,
It's the universe, the universe gives you what they give you. And then I found myself on YouTube. So here we are, because there was a pandemic, and there was a writer's strike, and then there was an actor's strike. And I'm like, I gotta do something, or I'm going to make myself crazy. They always say, create your own content. And I was like, okay.
You did. And you
give it a whirl.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know who, listen, every day when the trial's going on, who's the person to watch?
I mean, I enjoy watching it. I enjoy watching myself too.
It's you.
I'll
It's
go
you,
through the
babe. It's
chat
you.
later and I'll be like, oh, that was funny. I said something funny. Like when you can crack yourself up, and you know this because you're a comedian.
Yeah.
Like when you crack yourself up, first of all, you got to be like the best company that you could ever have, right? So like you have to be comfortable with yourself and enjoy your own company. And if you can make yourself laugh, I mean, that's
The only time
what
I
more
have the
can you
most
want?
fun is when it's like me and myself in the car and I have like something to do for the day. And I'm just like, yeah, you make yourself like happy with your own company. Like,
Yes.
I love being with myself. I think I'm fucking great. Like, I
So I'm
like
like,
me. I
mhm.
didn't for a long time, but like you learn to.
Well, once you hit 50, that's when it really happens. And then you don't give any F's about anything anymore. It's just like, it's a turning point. It's a major turning point. You're just like, I don't care. And I tell my kids this too. I'm like, never leave the key to your happiness in someone else's pocket, ever. Like you will be with you forever. You will be with yourself forever. And it took me decades to learn that. It took me decades to be comfortable being alone. Like I would never go to the movies by myself. I'd be like, oh, I'd be such a loser if I went to the movies by myself. Now I love doing stuff. I can't wait to do stuff by myself, you know?
It's like,
Um,
yeah, it's like you think that like other things are gonna make you happy, or like this boyfriend or this car or this role.
if I
And
only
it's like
lose this much weight, or if I
they
only
can't. Those
you're
things
right.
can't. They physically cannot make you happy. Only you can. So it's like bittersweet. So it's like if you're sad, you're like, well, it's because of this. It's like, no, it's because you're choosing it. Like you're picking to be sad. It's bittersweet because like you can change it in that moment. You're like, I can
Mhm.
decide from now on to be different.
Yeah, you can wake up and you can be happy, or you can wake up and let everything annoy you. And it's
Hmm.
really like the way that people treat you has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So you can control your own reactions to you can't control their behavior, but you can control your reactions to their behavior. I'm still learning.
Guys, I think Melanie Little is speaking our language because here on this channel we
It's
have read the
true.
4 agreements, and this is very 4 agreements. This is
Mhm.
very 4 agreements, and yeah.
Right?
Hmm.
You know, I haven't read it, but I read the Celestine Prophecy back in the day when, and there that was all about, there's no such thing as coincidence. Everything happens for a reason, and
It's
you
it's
know,
pretty cool. It's like 70 pages long. It's little, and the book is tiny, but it's very deep. Like it's about these 4 things that you agree to in life. So if you believe in something, if you have a belief about yourself, it's because you agreed to it, and that's it. It's over. So it just gives you 4 rules to live by. The first one is to be impeccable with your word and always try to say like what you mean, because words have all this power,
yeah,
and like that's all you have is your word. And the
hmm
second one is take nothing personally, and that one changed my life. It's
yeah,
like nothing is about you. Sorry,
right.
but it's not. No one's thinking about you.
They don't
They're
agree.
thinking about
Like,
them.
you see these angry people on Twitter who are just on there all day, just like spewing hate, and it's because they hate themselves. Because why else would they be doing that? If they enjoyed their own company, they would be out and go
Mhm.
smell a flower.
Twitter can be it's
I
it's
don't get it.
crazy, but like it can be nice. Like I sent you a screenshot of someone painted you.
I know. Well, I found him.
It was
And
beautiful.
the other night on the show, I started showing his Twitter feed because he's an artist. He does watercolors and sketches, and he had done every single character in the Karen Reed trial like over a year ago, and he only
Oh,
had 181 followers. And so I put him up on the screen and said, "Guys, you got to see this." Like I love the Jerry Garcia that he did the sketch and the watercolors, and then his name is Don Chichio 74 on Twitter, and so. During the stream, I was showing like all of the sketches that he did. You got to see his Twitter feed. I don't know if you have it. But and I said, guys, a lot of my audience is not on Twitter at all. Like my demographic skews much older probably than yours. Yeah. And he did. I said, wouldn't it be so cool if Don Chichio did a watercolor of me? And he did.
Don
He
Chichio
did.
74. That's him. So go give him a follow, guys, because that's pretty good.
Wait, and now he has like last night he had like 1,700, and so now I don't know how many he has now, but listen, I love to help people out in any way that I can, especially like artists and
Talented.
just people who have talent and like really deserve to be noticed and recognized. And oh, here he's got the Canton Cops up today. Oh, look at this. Now he's got 1,800 followers. That's
And he's
awesome.
inspired. Like he's doing this because he's inspired by all this, which is
He
like
must be local to Massachusetts, I'm thinking. But it's not just like he didn't just sketch everyone in the Karen Reed trial. He does rock stars, he does athletes, and yeah, so he was
people
so
will buy
appreciative, I
that. Like
guess. And I'm not on Twitter, but he I think he emailed me, but it was while I was with you, so I haven't seen it yet. But that's pretty awesome.
people would want to like pay for
Yeah.
that. Like imagine having the whole series up on a wall. Like
What is
that's
that?
just It's like such a moment in time. All right. So I can sit here and chat with you forever, but I have
I know.
things planned. Okay. So first, guys, I want to just share this. These are my favorite Melanie Little photos. Okay. And we're going to go over them. And there's 5. And they're all different. You're emoting differently in each one.
Oh,
And I
thank
want
you.
people to just like take notice of the range. And I kind of want to do like funny captions to each one. The last 2 are for me. So, or is it the last one? Anyways, the last one is us at the fundraiser, which I love that picture. So,
Oh yeah, we
microphone
had
just
so much
go
fun.
on, but let's like improv it. Like, oh, beautiful Melanie Little. It's a nice winter morning. Oh, I'm a hot bitch. That's me, Miss Melanie Little. What do you want? You want to fight? You want to fight?
I will
Well,
fuck
I'm
you
here
up.
and I'm going to solve this case, and I'm a detective. Oh, Principal Melanie Little. And then my favorite.
Oh, that's awesome.
And this one, yes, I had to do that. I had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that was a good
So
one. You
good.
know, that was all my own wardrobe for that movie. I
Oh, you did the
brought all my
costume
own wardrobe.
for you?
Mhm.
That outfit was it.
That
That
was
was
an
the
indie
outfit.
film. Yeah, that was an indie film, and it's a really great kid who lives out. I can say he's a kid because he's probably in his 30s now, but he lives on Long Island, and he's a filmmaker. And that yacht that we shot those scenes on, that was incredible. Like, he had some friend that lent us a 120-foot yacht for the day to shoot those yacht scenes. Like, it was crazy.
I only
But
got
yeah, I bought,
stills, but like it's on Amazon Prime, right?
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
it's a science fiction.
It's kind of like, it was like about like a dating app kind of gone bad kind
It
of thing.
seems
It was like
funny.
a sex cult sort of thing. Yeah, it was a lot of it was a lot of fun.
I was like, yeah, this seems like it would be like, like I read a little bit about it, and I'm like, I don't think this is just like a sci-fi murder mystery. I'm like, there's like levels to this movie.
Yeah, it was like
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna buy it. And I'm gonna watch it. I'm dying to see it.
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
It's like, why wouldn't we want
Like,
to
fun
see
thing
him
to do.
little?
Yeah.
Also, I want to know in the chat room, do you guys think that, because I think you are right up there with these 2 actresses and you look like both of them, but I want to know which one they think you look like more, Elizabeth Perkins or Michelle Pfeiffer? Because
You're
that's you.
asking me?
No, I'm asking them.
Oh.
And I want them to just say it. Leave a comment afterwards. What kind of like.
I never heard Elizabeth Perkins before ever.
I
That's
could
funny
picture you,
because
yes.
I get Michelle Pfeiffer and I get Rebecca Romaine was one that I was getting for a
Okay.
long time. And there's another one. Somebody sent me something that I look like Michelle. I think her name's Michelle Monaghan, the one who's in White Lotus right now. I don't see that at all.
Oh, I love that show, but wait, do you watch?
I do. Oh yeah, I'm caught up on that. The new episode tonight, right? Isn't today's Sunday, right?
Yes. What did you watch season 1 and 2?
Season, yeah, I did. I watched them all. I think
Alright,
I
we'll
like the
talk
Italy one so far the best.
I think I
Or
have to
season
have you
2.
on again to talk shows because there's so much I have to say, but like
And
we have
Jennifer Coolidge
I
finally
want to
got
talk
her.
shows. We have to talk shows.
Yeah.
Because we have the same taste.
Yeah, I know we do. Yeah.
All right. So I also want to share with people my other favorite Melanie Little moment.
Yeah, and those are like professional headshots. People are always like, "Oh, you're so airbrushed." No, it's called professional headshots. Like, if you go to and if you sit in front of a ring light, you're gonna look a lot different. Tell everyone there's no beauty filter on StreamYard. There's no beauty filter on StreamYard. There just isn't one. This isn't TikTok. This is like
it's
real.
like kind of laughable that they're like, look at her changing her pictures, and you're like,
She's
yeah, because it was done by an
catfishing
agent
you.
and casting.
No, no, I'm not catfishing anybody. It's called a good ring light and a 4K
Yeah.
camera. Try it for yourself.
Yeah, you might
Like,
might
these
get
people
a
that-
you might get a hookup or a swipe right on Tinder, but like people who those are just assholes. Whatever, who gives a shit? Don't even.
There's
take
a lot of. I mean, there's some creators that don't show their face on camera.
Oh,
And then I saw one of them on Court TV the other day, and now I know why. I'm not gonna say who.
Shady Melanie Little.
Don't
right.
come for me, and
No,
then you never
no.
show your face on camera, and now you're on Court TV, and you're pumping it up, and you're like talking about how ugly I like. Yeah, honey, this bitch
noticed
don't
this-
play. I took on the Catholic Church. Okay, do you think I'm afraid of you?
I've noticed this about you is that you're very nice until you don't someone messes with you, and then it's like, oh, you wish you never did that.
Yeah.
I want to share my Marsha moment with you. So we did a stream
Yes,
on
that was so funny.
Kim, her thing for Karen Reed. It was a Pink Friday fundraiser, I think. And someone made a comment, and they were like, "This is like the Brady Bunch." And guys, just watch Melanie. Okay, we're gonna play it twice.
Was that
you
New Year's
gotta
Eve?
watch.
Was that New Year's Eve? I don't remember.
I don't either. But guys, just watch her, because if you don't see it, you might miss it.
We need 2 more people to be the Brady Bunch.
Look
That is
like what I
Marsha.
would have met like.
Oh, Melanie is Marsha.
All
You're
right.
Dan.
Yes.
I'm Alice.
That was so much fun.
One more
We
time.
need 2 more people to be the Brady Bunch.
Look
Maybe
like what I would
Marsha.
have met like.
Oh, Melanie is Marsha.
All
You're
right.
Dan.
Yes.
I'm Alice.
That was so much fun.
But like, I feel like you thought no one was watching and you're by yourself and you're like, yes.
Oh no, I knew everyone was watching. That was all.
No, but it looked like you, like everyone else was talking and you're sitting there afterwards. You
Because
were
I'm
like,
such an authentic actor.
you pulled focus. That's the
Jay.
thing. You pulled focus. Like, and you can't teach that. You are a very good actress.
I'm method. I'm method. Like I would probably get along very well with that guy that everybody hates from Succession, Jeremy Strong, because he's a method actor and he like can't be out of character ever. Just kidding.
That's the best. That's how the best do it, though.
Mm.
I was gonna talk about your makeup thing, but we gotta get this running because I could just sit here and shoot the shit with
Oh,
you
I know.
forever.
What do you
All
wanna
right,
talk
guys, we're
about?
gonna take a very, very short 6-minute commercial break. Let me say hi to some of the people. Okay. Mama She sends $20 and says, "Best night ever with Auntie Deb and Melanie."
Mama, she rocks.
Mama She, Mama She, Mama She, Mama Sha, Mama Kusa. Oh, this is my girl right here. I love her, Laura. Alessi. I love.
She's my girl.
Wait, she's yours
She's
too.
my girl.
She's mine too.
Did you see how impeccable she looked in court that day? Like
I'm obsessed
every
with
other
her.
person in that courtroom, no shade to any other person in that courtroom, should have just been like, all right, I'm out of here. I
And her
cannot
dad is my
compete
favorite.
with this woman. She's impeccable.
Her dad's my favorite. I love
I know.
him.
I know.
Love him. Love him. All right. Thank you so much, Laura. You little doll face. Mr. Monk's understudy says Chris's portrait of Melanie he posted today is amazing.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
flattered that he did that. I love it.
Galaxy Girl sends $5 and says Boston Rob is from Canton. I knew that. Right across from Meadows Ave. I did not know that. So hard to be a townie and express this FKR. Let's go. Brandon Mama She also sent 10. Thank you, Galaxy. Also sent 10 and said, and she's amazing.
Aw, thanks, honey.
Larry Legend sends $10 and goes, the esteemed Melanie Little is quite the female force and the role model. A Himothy and a Helene mashup is fire. I agree. Rosemary sends $2 and says, Queen Aquarius in the castle today.
I am Aquarius. It's true.
Thank you. Not that Dina sends $50 and goes, Melanie, there's so much content. I have shit to do. I lean into you first. I always know I get the real. Thank you for your time. Lovely. That's a very nice thing to say. About
I counted today and I have over 100 streams on Karen Reed. I did like 28 pre the first trial. Then there were 63 trial streams. And then I think we're up to something like 20 something for pre-trial 2. So, factor that out, how many hours each one. It's got to be hundreds of hours.
Gotten started. Yeah. It hasn't even gotten started yet, honestly. $2 from Laura saying, I missed the name of their movie. Say it again, please, Laura. I'm not sure what movie it is, but comment below and I will answer you after, my darling. I thank you so much. Al Dente sends $2 and goes, Lindsay Wagner.
Bionic Woman.
Who's
She
Lindsay
was
Wagner?
the Bionic one. She was the Bionic Woman.
Okay.
Did you ever see like the $6 Million Man? He's too young to get that reference, Al Dente, but I know. There was a TV show, I think it was in the 70s, called The Bionic Woman.
Oh,
and Lindsay Wagner was the thing. Somebody said Kelly McGillis in there earlier, and that is so interesting because a girl I went to high school with wound up marrying Kelly McGillis.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
met in Key West, and they had a short, tumultuous marriage, but
short but passionate. Ipsy Dixit Charlene sends 199 and says, "I live." Attorney Marsha Brady.
I love it.
And then Fluorescent sends $20. Thank you so much, Fluorescent. And says, Auntie Deb, for the God tier creativity and everything you do. Melanie, I absolutely adore you. Thank you so much, Fluorescent. We're going to take a quick commercial break, come back, and then play Beyonce My Name. With who? Oh, with Miss Melanie Little. We will be right back. And no commenting, Mr. Jackson. We already talked about that, okay? My name's not Poop Attractor. It said to the defendant, hands are small, I know. It's pronounced Bukaki. But they're not yours, they are my own. Like your girlfriend's khakis, your Bukaki. Well, we're trying to wrap up our morning, okay? There's a cranberry scone with my name on it that at this point should be making its way down my esophageal tract after I shove it down my gullet.
but it's not, okay?
What are we, like, solving a murder?
Why else would the feeding trough be set up? That's always how I know something's going on.
So what a ghost uses to start his car, a bukkake. You think I have all the answers? Like I'm Jen McCabe?
Can we do this Monday, please, or tomorrow? Is that all right? Are you available? Yes, Mr. Lally, I know you're available, okay?
Like I always say, don't cry for me, Canton, Massachusetts.
It's the same thing, it's just a mirror. Like your rear view mirror shows you what's in the rear, not what's next to you. Not what's, 10 years down the road. Shows you the exact same thing.
Let's just say he might be finding himself in some hot water.
What's in the mirror? It's a very nitpicky question. It doesn't not show you what's in the mirror. It shows you exactly what's there. When you look, it doesn't lie to you. The mirror doesn't lie.
Okay, Mr. Lally, did you choose this profession consensually? Okay? Because it feels like, I don't know why you're here. I don't know why you were chosen for this. You're going up against two huge mega beasts, and they're eating you alive, Lally, okay? I don't know if you wanted to do this to prove something to your family or, finally get that "you make me proud, son" from your parents, but Jesus, Lally, okay?
Sounds like you're gonna end up twisting my words, sorry. It's very nitpicky. You're acting like someone's life depends on it here.
Oh, Lally, stop that. You know I'm kidding. Lally, you know I'm kidding. Oh, yeah, we argue like siblings. Yeah, me and He's so sensitive, always. Oh, my goodness, yeah. No, what's the matter, Lally? How you upset? All right, why don't you go have a butt? Go outside, go have a ciggy, all right? Come back. We'll take a break. We can take a recess for you, Lally. Oh, yeah, that's just how we are. Everyone says we should have our own show. Yeah, I know.
You're gonna try and hold me to my word, and then you're gonna get me on Record Lion, and then all of a sudden, by some Jen McCabean type of black magic, it's all gonna go away and change. No.
Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Oh, Mr. Jackson, if I could, okay. Let me remind you that I'm the one in this cat. You're just holding its tail up, okay?
You are unmuted.
22117, the Commonwealth versus Karen Reed. Can I have counsel identify themselves, starting with the Commonwealth?
Good morning, Miss McLaughlin. Good morning, Mr. Brennan. Good morning, Maki Salamone. Loud, what happened, huh? Somebody pissing in your Cheerios? Get it together. Good morning, Joseph J. Cariglia. Mr. Jackson, I don't want to take up the court's time. We got a ton of motions. First, I want to address last week. You might be wondering why, during recess, I decided to break the in case of emergency, break glass, and pull the fire alarm, and then started speaking in tongues. The court did this for 3 reasons. 1, I started to fall asleep. 2, I didn't want to be here. 3, the defense has filed a motion to disclose, requesting the Commonwealth state any and all personal relationships with witnesses or law enforcement, friends, family, on and off again high school sweethearts, sworn enemies, drinking buddies, kissing cousins, neighbors, or someone you gave a hand job to once. Motion for accountability, requesting all witnesses who had committed perjury during trial 1 held accountable. Not sure what this has to do with me or this case. Defense filed a motion for guidelines, requesting jurors be instructed on the rules, jury slips and verdicts, instead of just doing it the American way and winging it. Defense also filed a motion to prohibit, which would not allow witnesses slit-throat miming jurors during deliberation while mouthing the words, "I'm gonna kill your family," without breaking eye contact. Filed a motion to be kind, rewind. I believe that goes against our Rule 14 obligation, requesting the entire Sally Port be shown to the jurors in full instead of the flipbook recreation made by Canton's elementary school first graders. The Commonwealth filed a motion to try Miss Reed as an illegal immigrant. Commonwealth motion of limine crickets. which would allow each of the witnesses to have their very own grasshopper/conscience float down from an umbrella during their cross-examination to guide them.
And we're back. Hi, welcome.
Still laughing. That's fantastic.
All right, so we are going to have an interview in the style of Beyonce My Name, a Tyra Banks interview with Beyonce, I think in like 2007 on her show, where she embarrassed her and made her feel so uncomfortable that Beyonce never did an interview again. All she did was kind of like make terms of her name, but let's start. Okay.
Well, she might be interviewed in the in the
Mind
form
you.
of a
Oh,
deposition soon.
Okay. All right.
Maybe just saying.
Lerny Melanie Little.
Mhm.
What was your favorite high school subject?
Oh. I was really good at math. I gotta say, I was really good at math. Are you a math teacher? You're a math teacher. Right?
I was, yeah. Sunburny Melanie Little. Do you sunburn easy?
I used to when I was younger. Now I just tan.
Ferny Melanie Little. Do you like plants?
I do. Look, I always have flowers behind me. There's some tulips today that haven't fully bloomed yet, but
Favorite one?
hydrangea.
Okay. Sterny Melanie Little. Are you strict?
With my kids, no. I don't think I've ever heard the word no, but I'm firm. I teach them good values, but no, not
A
strict.
yearny Melanie Little. What's something from the 90s that you are nostalgic for?
Shoulder pads.
Oh, right, dude.
The power suit with the shoulder pads, walking into court. I mean, that was a moment. It was a decade.
Like
And
an exaggerated one, I think, is like everything.
yeah, and they were like, double breasted, like power suits, all like one color. I remember I had them in like every color: cranberry, green, black, gray.
You
Yeah.
should do a stream one day with one back on.
Oh my God, I would probably I'd still have some in my closet.
The
shoulder pad is underestimated. Mm-hmm.
Very underestimated. Nocturne Melanie Little. Are you a nighttime person or a daytime person?
I stay up really late, and so yeah, I'm a nighttime person.
Same. Tax returnee Melanie Little. Will you help me cheat on my taxes?
No. Would I help you? No. My accountant's a Boy Scout, so he does it all for me. I don't. Yeah, it reminds me I gotta get that done.
Melanie Little. Do you have any tricks for me for looking good in one day or less on camera?
A good ring light is essential. And you need a beauty blender. And you need this under eye powder from Elf that you just put a little bit in the top right here, and then you have one of these little things. See this little thing right here? It's like a little spongy applicator, and then you don't have under eye issues, but
Oh yes. Oh, 2 days ago in my
look at the difference that makes.
They were like, you look
It's like
tired.
a pink powder from Elf. It's like $8.
Where can you get it? On your Amazon?
Elf. You can get it from, CVS has it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get some.
And the eyebrow. It's all about the eyebrow too. Eyebrows are very important because they frame your whole face. So like the older I get, like I don't wear eyeliner anymore ever. I used to do the whole black eyeliner thing. Like I can't. It makes me look way too old. So it's just a little bit of like mascara. The brow is the most important thing. Like I won't leave the house without the brow.
I think after a certain age, yeah, the eyeliner does. You're right. I've never thought of that before. You're not wrong.
And I only do the top lashes mascara. Can't do the bottom ones because it's just I don't know.
See, you're like, I know you know all these things. That's why I was excited for that question. Attorney Melanie Little. What kind of perfume do you wear?
I've worn the same perfume since high school. It's called Fracas. And doesn't that make complete sense? They discontinued it for a little while. It's French, and then they put it back on the market.
Is it like your favorite one?
Oh, it's the only one that I wear. And I also have gotten into recently, because I usually I have to have a signature scent. So mine is Fracas. I have segued a little bit into My Way by Valentino. I also love that. So
I just got Valentino from my mom 2 days ago.
You did?
Swear to God. I love Valentino on women. It is the best smelling perfume. Mine is a Versace Man, but this is about you. Attorney Melanie Little. Do you like Beauty and the Beast? And if so, who's your favorite character?
I mean, I'm a Belle girl, I guess. I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast. I saw it on Broadway. Like I've seen it in every iteration. Seen the Disney film. I just, we can talk about how misogynistic every Disney plot is. So
You mean person, the man that's going to lock you up and that's
Well,
internally.
it's always
wants to
about
kill
the
you.
girl getting saved by the man, and like the Little Mermaid couldn't
Oh,
get her
you want
voice
your
back
man?
until
Well,
she was
you
kissed
can't
by the
talk.
prince. I mean, not
The men up there don't like a lot of chatter. They think a girl who gossips is a bore.
right.
Yes, on that, it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word, but after all, dear, what is idle prattle for? Okay, so attorney Dwellany Little.
Mhm.
Are you a nostalgic person?
Yeah,
Me
yeah,
too.
I am. I'm
Attorney
still a
Frank.
hippie. I still follow the Grateful Dead around.
Yeah, and Dave
I'm
Matthews
in my
Band.
look at me. I'm in my Stevie Nicks era right now. Look at this. Come on. This
Oh,
sleeve right here. Like, can we just die about this?
hold on, because those are dramatic gay
Like,
sleeves.
I'm in my Stevie Nicks era right now as you're seeing
sorry.
this unfold in real
I'm
time.
sorry with the
And
dramatic sleeves. Oh, I'm
this is
sorry.
reversible. What?
Us here, we are proud.
I mean, you told me next time I come to Dedham, I have to have big sunglasses. So, I did it for you. I
I
put these
love
on my
those.
Amazon list because I got them on Amazon like $15. So I got them like every color.
Those
This
do
is green.
not look $15.
I know. You have to know what you can buy dupes of. Like I was on the list. I got the Walmart Birkin bag. It's called the Workin. It was in my cart. They said I bought it. It was like $60 at Bethany Frankel store, and then they canceled my order because I guess they got copyright stricken. But I was devastated that I did not. I got my Workin bag.
This is
Some
what I
things you
meant.
can skimp on, some things you can't.
This is what I
Sunglasses to
meant by
me is a waste of
effortlessly
money. I'm not
cool.
paying $800 for a pair of Chanel's. All right, I'm gonna lose them. I'm gonna scratch them. I'm gonna break them. $15 on Amazon. You can get them in every color. Hot tip for anyone who uses a ring light when you have glasses on, even glasses or sunnies, you have to tilt the back. It looks kind of weird, but from the front, you won't get the glare. See? I'm here to help. I'm here to help.
I'm sorry, you're just dropping knowledge on everyone, and
I'm
I
here to
think
help.
everyone should
I've lived a
appreciate
very
it.
long life. So
Attorney
I have a lot
French
of knowledge.
Crellery Little. Do you like donuts?
Oh my God, I do. I really
What's your
do.
favorite one?
Coconut. Chocolate
Oh,
coconut from Dunkin'.
ooh,
They don't always have
chocolate.
coconut. Yeah, so sometimes they have like the chocolate cake donut with coconut on top.
Like the butternut donut. Do you remember that one with like the crispies on
That
the
one's good
outside?
too. Yeah,
Oh,
the crispy, the toasted coconut is good.
so
Coconut is
good.
a thing that people either love or hate.
Right.
So some of my kids like coconut, some don't. But I love coconut.
I don't know if you remember 3 years ago, Dunkin's had a donut called the corn donut, and it was a corn cake donut with frosting, like icing on it. It was fucking delicious, but I think it turned people off because of the name. Attorney
Yeah.
Melanie Little. Are there any pop stars today that you like?
I mean, I'm a Harry Styles girl. And I love Taylor Swift. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say
I
it.
like her too. I like her, and I'm happy
I
for her,
do.
all of her success.
I'm
and I
happy
don't
for her
like
too.
hate her. I think it's
And
weird.
oh wait, I don't know if did you know that Brandy Churchwell got engaged? Because I heard you said that she was coming on your show in like a couple of days.
Did you see the picture of her showing off her ring?
Uh-huh. Is this like really a guy that she met like in her chat?
Mm-hmm. So I
Oh.
remember when she met him, and he like was building her all this stuff. He's like a man. He's like a man, and he was like,
Wow.
you know. So okay, listen. I'm just saying. Next time you're looking at your chat,
It's
just
a nice rock. It's a nice rock.
it's a nice
But
fucking
wouldn't you
rock.
feel like just meeting someone like that would be kind of weird because they feel like they already know you? And I don't know.
Yes, but if
No.
you had that feeling of if you had the feeling will tell you.
Yeah. I mean, that's so cool. It's such a great story. And they're gonna have that story like forever. It's so cool.
Let's hope.
I love
You know
that
what
for
I
her.
mean?
I love that for her.
I do too. I think she's such a peach.
Yeah, she's amazing.
And I think she's so cute.
so
Attorney
sweet.
Barbellany Little. Do you pump iron?
Like not to get like bulky or anything, but if I go to the gym, I'll do like some, gotta keep the arms, in a
I just
shape where you can wear like a tank top in the summer or something, but no,
I just
not
I don't
lately.
know. I get
More into yoga.
I
More
get
into
dog
yoga.
pictures from you, like Madame, like stepping on someone with a high, like so I can see you pumping iron. I feel like in my mind.
Yeah, I'm more like a yoga girl.
Attorney Pastellany Little.
Mhm.
What's your favorite color on you? What do you think is your color?
Blue. I think blue. Because like if I wear like a light blue, it makes my eyes pop. And like navy looks better on me than black, and ivory looks better on me than white. Years ago, there was this thing. It was like a whole beauty thing where like you had to know what season you were. Like you were a season. Like your coloring made you a season, and based on what season you were, you had to wear certain colors. And back in the day, I was a brunette and I was a winter. And now I think I'm a summer. So And when I was a brunette, I used to get a lot that I look like Monica Lewinsky, which is so interesting because she recently was on Call Her Daddy podcast, and I was commenting on there like, oh, Monica Lewinsky, you need to come on my show. You need to come on my show. She's getting her power back. She still has a YouTube channel.
No,
Yeah, I'm on
I love that
a
podcast, by the
quest
way.
to get Monica Lewinsky on my show. What?
Let's get her on. Let's get
Yeah,
her on. Guys,
I
go
know
on her
it.
podcast and comment and get her on Melanie. I would like, I think she's so cool. And she was a host of that reality show, remember?
Oh, I didn't even
Um,
know she did that.
Oh my God, she was a host. I think it was like
She
Celebrity
really
Mole or
got hosed,
something.
man. She got hosed so bad.
Dude, she got screwed. It's so unfair. It's so unfair.
So unfair.
Attorney Melanie Peanut Brittle.
I love
Do you like
peanut butter.
desserts?
I do love peanut brittle. What?
Do you like desserts?
Oh yeah,
Me too.
I mean,
Attorney
who
Melanie
doesn't?
Skittle. You like candy?
Chocolate. I don't like the
Chocolate.
chewy kind of candy. Like I don't like Skittles. I don't like anything that I could pull out a filling. I think when I was a kid, I ate a sugar daddy and it like yanked a filling out of a molar. And after that, I was like, forget it. I'm never eating that stuff again, like licorice. But I love chocolate. I mean, who doesn't love chocolate?
No, I like that's when someone says candy, I'm like, yeah, chocolate.
Yeah.
Like I want. Oh my God, I'm the same.
Like, I'm not
exact
eating.
way.
You're not gonna find me eating Mike and Ike's or like
No, unless I'm
no.
starving and that's all that's there, like
Yeah.
starving. And even then, I'm like, oh, I hate this. Attorney Melanie B. Little. Is there one person from the trial that you would, or from Twitter or anything that you would just love to bitch out?
Oh yeah, it's got to be Jennifer Coffindoffer. I mean,
Fine.
that's the one because of what she tried to do to me on Court TV. So there's that.
Sloppendoffer.
Hmm?
Sloppendoffer.
Oh, everything about her is going to come out. You'll see.
It all comes out in the wash. I feel
It
like everything in
does.
process comes to light. Everything.
Karma knows your address.
Attorney Melanie Whittle. Could you make a shank if you were in Orange is the New Black?
I don't think so. I mean, if I had to, maybe I could get kind of crafty. I'm not really crafty. I'm not
Attorney
really like
Melanie-
crafty.
Not crafty? I could
No.
see you being a Martha Stewart type. I don't know
No.
why. I can picture you.
No, I mean, I
being-
could throw an amazing dinner party and I can cook and I know how to set a table and I can, but like, as far as like, I can't crochet, I can't knit, I don't really sew. Like,
Mm.
I mean, don't really needlepoint. Like I can't, that's why I was so fascinated with Don Ciccio 74, the artist, because I can
Yeah.
barely draw a stick figure. I mean, I can draft a legal argument in my mind and get up there and riff, and improv like you can as a
You could do a
comedian.
closing argument for John Wilkes Booth.
Yes, I can. And boy,
My American
he was
Cousin.
in the wrong place at the wrong time. And yeah,
Anyways,
man,
Miss Lincoln, how was the play?
some
Like
crazy stuff. But he didn't kill the guy.
no, he just wanted to see that he liked comedies, dude.
He was
Sorry.
an actor. Did you know he was an actor?
He went every week to that show because he knew the time that it was that he loved it. It was just
It's true.
oh my God. Okay.
Jumped onto the stage and said some crazy stuff.
Attorney Melanie non-committal. On a date, are you more mysterious or out in the open?
Oh my God, it's been so long.
Has it? Because that's ridiculous. Guy, listen, we got a Brandy Churchwell you, guys.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm a little fan.
Am I? What was the question again?
Are you like more mysterious on a date? Do you not like reveal too much about yourself? Or are you like, I overshare, I feel like.
I think I am more guarded now. Now that I, have people looking for me. I think maybe before YouTube, I was, an open book. But now I'm like, nobody knows nothing about nothing.
Now that someone has my face on a dartboard and they just do this every day with it. Yeah. Attorney Melanie Hospital. Would your dream role be to be on ER or on SVU?
Oh, SVU. I've auditioned for it several times. I'm waiting. And I've also auditioned for the new one with Christopher Meloni, who, by the way, I think they should cast me as his new girlfriend/wife because
you're into that kind?
Yeah, they're moving that one though. They took it off NBC proper and they're putting it on Peacock, which is okay, but I don't like that for Christopher Meloni. That's the Law and Order, organized crime. Which, fun fact about me: when I was a kid, we might have had some organized crime task force members sitting around my dinner table as a kid.
We might have.
Yeah. One of them might have, arrested Son of Sam. Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I'm sorry, guys.
We might have some family history of, of a family. I don't know. That's what I hear. We're not allowed to talk about Uncle Al or anything. We don't talk about it. It's in the vault. What?
Do you have Peacock?
Yes, I have everything. I've got it all.
I have Peacock. That's what Traders is on. So
Paramount Plus. Is that where
Paramount Plus is
Landman
awesome.
is? And Tulsa King. Have you watched Tulsa King?
No, but I've seen it. I've seen like commercials for it.
I thought Sylvester Stallone was just going to be a joke. I thought this was just going to be a joke. He is so good. He's so good.
If you like it, I feel like I have to watch it, not because like whatever, but because you have really good taste and we have similar taste. Okay, let's hurry this up. We got how many more? We got 2 more.
Okay.
Attorney Melanie Wiggle. Do you move in your sleep?
Not so much. Not so much. I'm pretty like, once I fall asleep, I fall asleep, and I'm out.
I'm so jealous.
And
I end up
listen,
on the floor.
Tylenol PM, dude. If you cannot sleep, lack of sleep will make you crazy. Tylenol PM before you go to bed. It will keep you asleep. You won't wake up. Your mind won't be racing, worrying about every stupid little thing in your life. Tylenol PM will keep, or even like these sleep meds, you can get them from Amazon. They're like blue gel pills, 50 milligrams out. You wake up the next day. They don't make it like you got hit by a truck. Like, I don't know if you've ever taken like, what's that sleep med that everybody used to take? Yes, I can't. It made me hallucinate. They gave it to me once in the hospital. I think I was like in labor, or like they were trying to stop my labor or something, and they gave me Ambien, and I like hallucinated. It was terrible. This is over the counter stuff. Just
ever since I was little, I can't sleep. Like I have trouble falling asleep.
Hydramine, it's called.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah.
It's like CVS sells it, Walgreens sells it. It's just called
They
like
do, they
sleep
have it.
aid. I'm telling you, if you have trouble sleeping,
Since I was little, since I was a kid, I can't like I want to be up. I'm going to miss something.
all right. I'm sending you a bottle. Just send me your address.
Oh, done.
I'm going to send it to you because
Done.
it changed my life. I would get up, the wheels would start turning. And you know, when I had a lot of kids, so I was always waking up to feed kids. Like, it's the worst. Interrupted sleep. You have to sleep. You have to sleep, Jimmy.
I know. I just like, I'm like, no, I want to like, I like night because it's like I'm alone, I'm quiet, like no one is asking me for anything I can think. Like, I'm just a night. I don't know. I like it.
But once you go to sleep, you want to stay asleep.
Yeah. Well, I'm like a fucking bear. Okay. Attorney Melanie Griddle. Do you like to cook?
I do like to cook. I don't cook as much anymore, but I do like to cook.
What do you cook? Like,
Because I'm so busy that I'm just, ordering now. I'm not to the DoorDash train. What do I like to cook? I don't like really have a specialty. I could do good lasagna. I could do like a good chicken parm. I have Italian roots. I had an aunt that was always making gravy, and it's not sauce, by the way. We call it gravy. It's the red sauce. She used to put like pinoli nuts in her meatballs and stuff. So I have a lot of that stuff. I can grill steaks, baked potato. Simple. Keep it simple.
Simple. All right.
Yeah.
I like to cook. I like to make a good chicken piccata. Chicken piccata is my favorite.
Love chicken piccata.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me and Melanie Little. It's been an hour, as I want to do, but I feel like I need so much more time with you because I could shoot the shit with you fucking forever. So let me say,
series. Let's do a series.
I feel like.
Yeah, sure.
If you want it,
listen, everyone that was here that like was in the chat, like there's over 1,600 here. I don't know how many you usually have, but it's a good crowd. Sometimes we got to take an hour. We got to talk about stuff other than the Karen Reed trial because it will make us insane. Like it really will.
That's why I want to do this.
So many people need a break, and I just want to tell everybody out there: if you are an empath like me, and maybe Jimmy's an empath too, you feel it. You feel this like in your soul. Even though you're not personally connected to anyone involved in this trial, you feel it in your soul because you feel the injustice in your bones. And sometimes you have to take a minute and you have to do other things and you have to take a break and you have to take care of yourself.
Yes. You need to. That's why I love doing this because it's like you need to. You need to. All right, let me say hi to some people.
Because we got to keep fighting. We got to keep fighting. It's not done. Like this is now with all the bullshit that happened last week. It's now like another uphill battle.
We're warriors.
Right, we're in it until the end.
I'm here till the fucking end, and I got my my gear. I got my armor. I didn't know I didn't have them, but you look cool. So
you always have them.
I know, but
you told me, you said next time you come to Dedham, you got to have like big black sunglasses. Like,
it's not about me today. It's about you.
It's always about you.
Next time.
I love you. It was so nice to meet you in person, by the way.
Dude, that was so fun.
You told me that you were like afraid to meet me. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Because you're intimidating.
I get that a lot.
You are, but but like, here's the thing. It's like, once they understand you, it's like, oh, you see why. Because like, you look at your life. Like, look what we just talked about. Like, you're a cool bitch. Like, you're cool, effortlessly cool. And I think people needed to know that. And I wanted to tell everyone and shout it from the rooftops. Sorry, guys. Hoping for answers since $10 and said that was great. Thank you, Hoping for Answers. I hope I get some answers too.
Because you're a great interviewer.
Genius. I like it. I enjoy doing it. I
Yeah.
really do. I like making people feel comfortable and being like, yeah, we can like talk about whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, not judgmental or whatever. Jeannie Lynn sends 5 and says, for the Auntie Bev Crab Walk. Thank you, Jeannie Lynn. Madeline Wag said, love you both. Crab Walk was amazing. I know. Sorry, I've been perfecting it. Mama Shell. Mama She 13. Mama She. Mama Shell. Mama Kusa. So I think this is my most favorite Melanie Little interview. Thank you, Auntie Deb, for this brilliant interview, of course. And look at the canvas I had to work with. Okay. It wasn't difficult to make this good. And thank you, everyone. Oh, and I did launch memberships, by the way. I took them away because I'm dramatic and I didn't like the levels I had. And I'm like, I don't like this. Boom. Because like I first signed on, I'm like, oh, level 1, we'll do this. Level 2, we'll do this. And then I was like, I don't like this. Boom, I got rid of them. And then today I was like, I'm going to bring them back with just 1. So they're back.
Oh, good. Well, I see people were gifting them. Also, you started on TikTok, right? That's where I found you. And I think I started showing your stuff on my YouTube show. And
You
that's
were one
when,
of the OGs.
Yeah. Because you were on Mazza first, I remember. Because I got that wrong in the quiz that you did that night when we had like a contest. I got it wrong.
You don't know. If you people don't know, okay, the Auntie Deb OG live streams, there was like, we got a lot of people today where there was like 60 of us. Melanie Little's in there. We're having a quiz night. We're having a trivia night. I get Melanie Little's answer sheet. I print it out. I correct it. I send it back to everyone that is submitted one. What a time.
That was so fun.
What a fucking time.
No, but it was really great to meet you because your vibe in person is so warm and you're so tall, and I love tall, and you're just so like genuine and just you have such a good aura. Really, the vibes are good.
Thank
and
you.
Everybody needs to know that about you. Like you're like a real sweetheart. Like you have a good heart. And there's a lot of assholes out there, so you know.
I hate compliments. I don't hate them. I just don't know how to take them. But
I
thank
know,
you.
but you should just say thank you. And
yours was like, I feel like it was like my family member that is like my favorite that I see like when they come over on Thanksgiving. I'm like, that's who I'm sitting next to because like I could dish with you all day. I could dish with you all day long. Like you're good at it. You know how to do it. It's an art form, and you have perfected it. And I'm like, yes. Like you guys love her. Everyone love her. In person, you have no idea. Okay. Just to let you know. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And we're having Melanie.
There's a hot 50 in there. You got to thank the hot 50. Hold on. Melanie Little's. Oh, it's 100. It's a hunch. It's a hundo.
Didn't see it. Hold on.
The red one. Melanie Little's left swipe in StreamYard. Okay, she's amazing. She's amazing. And look at her name. Because I always swipe myself out of the stream because I, like you, have a MacBook. And when you're on the mouse, sometimes I swipe left and I go right out of the stream.
Boom.
So look
right
at her.
out.
Melanie
hold on. There's other ones that I'm missing. Oh shit. Hold on.
Yeah, you got to thank all the people.
Okay.
They can get to, TV's got like a very long intro, so it'll be fine.
Oh, Turtle Boy. Yeah,
Miss McKinney.
Yes, that's right.
Wait, Miss McKinney is this Miss McKinney?
Legal Poor. That was amazing from Miss McKinney.
Wait, is that Miss McKinney?
Miss McKinney.
Girl, if that is you, I bow down. Will you come on my show? He wants to run his show too, but will you come on my show? Because I don't do TikTok so much, but when I found out that I have a TikTok account. Luckily, unlike my daughter who deleted her, she can't get it back now. She's devastated. She found herself with a lot more time and she's reading books. So I'm very happy about that. But your stuff on Twitter, on TikTok is hilarious. And welcome to the Narnia upside down, inside out, bizarre world of this case. I know that you're an attorney too. So like me, I felt gaslit. And really, there were not a lot of, my first show on this, I looked back, was January 5th, 2024 on Karen Reed. And there were not a lot of lawyers talking about it. And Massachusetts lawyers don't want to talk about it because they have to practice there. They could find themselves in front of Kim Jong-Kanone.
Miss McKinney, listen, if you check your TikTok DMs, you will see Auntie Deb has messaged you the max amount of times, and she can no longer message you anymore because you haven't responded. Okay. I'm on it. I don't care. I have no shame. Okay.
Oh, girl, I love her.
Kiki with us, please.
Let's do it.
Okay. I know a lot of people are going to be after. Listen, you're our people.
I know. And also come to YouTube where the cool kids hang out.
Let's go. Don't be afraid of YouTube.
TikTok's gonna be like, can you like, I don't know what goes on TikTok. I don't know. You know, because you were on TikTok. Nurse Kim was on TikTok too, and now she's here. And I love her too. I got to meet her in person. That was amazing. And all
Mrs.
you guys.
Parks.
Yeah, where's Mrs. Parks? I haven't seen her lately in my
I'm
chat.
doing an interview. I'm going to interview Mrs. Parks on one of these because she's a secret
Very
warrior
cool.
and she's fabulous.
Very cool. She's really cool.
Miss McKinney. It's
Still working it.
Embarrassing. It's embarrassing how much I've tried to reach out to you.
Oh,
get on here, okay? Because we love you.
We do.
That is all.
I second that emotion. I'm honored that she would even be here watching us.
No, dude, me too. Like, me too. She's so cool. You saw her today, right?
I saw some of it, and then I got sidetracked. Yeah,
I had to prepare for this, dude. I'm Melanie Littling.
I gotta go.
It's a verb. Melanie Little's left swipe in StreamYard sends $100 to this poor unfortunate soul and says, "It was great to see you both tonight. I love Melanie. She is a juggernaut."
Oh, I like that. I'll take it.
Parody of Melanie covering the trial. She won't let me. She already told me never to impersonate her.
Oh, you can. I will. I'll allow it now.
You told me not to.
As long as you're nice to me. You'll do it nicely. You could totally do it.
I even do it nice to like them. Like, I don't even do it that bad. I could be way worse.
I thought you were going to ask me who would I like to cross-examine most of all the lay witnesses. And so I thought about that today. And because I've always said I wanted to cross-examine Renee Stonebridge because I'm also like a civil litigator in medical malpractice. And like, I know how to talk to doctors and stuff. But I was thinking about the lay witnesses and I was thinking, Brian Jr. I think I could get him to crack.
Baby Brian?
I think I could get him to crack.
You could get him to
crack. I think I could do the old,
You speak the language of the bow tie, as we say, because Ronnie bow ties. Like, we speak bow tie around here. Okay, like,
who's the most crackable of all the witnesses? Like, there's some that are not going to crack, but you could tell, like, he's got anxiety. He did not want to be there. He didn't even want to go out that night. It was his own damn birthday. Those dumb parents didn't even get home in time for midnight to do like the cake thing with their son, you know?
Can we talk about this for a second?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll allow it.
So I'm thinking this, his whole life, he's the different one. And why doesn't he act like them and blah, blah, blah. And he feels like left out. And then he's on trial. He's like, look, I'm the asshole. Look at what you guys are making me do right now.
Right. Because he wanted Colin as his son. I think Brian wanted Colin to be his son. 100%. And you know, I think Brian Jr. always felt left out. And, you know, like the redheaded stepchild, as it were. And I feel that I could bond with him. And I think maybe, you know, come to the light. It will set you free.
He's in the light. I feel like he is. I feel like it's just they need you to be like, boop. You could, dude. You could. He'd listen to you. I feel like he would talk to you. Just saying. Yeah. We're just planting seeds in the universe, and we're gonna see what. Okay, that's all.
No, I really don't want to participate in the trial, but usually that's the question that like everybody asks when they interview. Like, who would you want to cross-examine?
Well,
I like what I do. I love what I do. I love hanging out with all of you guys, like all the time. That's my thing.
Maybe not cross-examine, but like interview, maybe.
Yeah, but I mean, if I could get a piece of him on the stand, I think he might fool it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know how to cook them. You do. You know how to cook them.
Right.
All right. We love you guys. God bless. Have a wonderful night. Sleep tight. Have your Tylenol PMs. Go watch Miss Melanie Little on whatever you want. Her IMDb is in the description. We're going to see you out on, I don't know. I just like this. Sorry, guys. Deal with it.
Who's this diva? Because I know there's some new ones coming around these parts. This is the first time they're learning about this. Who's this? Because the whole crowd's doing it. Because now everyone wants to do it so you can jump on the bandwagon. I know you and you're not going to like anything